Attention to go guys and gals and fighting game enthusiasts of all ages. Kyle here and Mika. I'll sit you right here. What's up, guys and gals? Hi. Here right now to talk about a couple things. One, about about one thing, but two different topics. Street Fighter and also Street Fighter, but not Street Fighter. It's actually Akira X, EX, whatever it's called. Let's just say the other April Fool's Street Fighter, Akira EX Fighter. I'm assuming that's what the name is. The beta is coming out December 9th, as we all know. I will be participating in it just to kind of give it a try. But yeah, that's actually honestly it. So I don't know why I made a big deal out of it. But I also want to talk about the new trailer that came out for the arcade edition as of yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to look at it right then, but I did want to talk about it because I did actually watch it then, but I wanted to watch it with you guys because, I mean, that's just what I do, and I like kind of viewing in front of an audience. But really, I also wanted to see it because there are a couple things I like about it, and there are a couple things I feel like that are missing. So really, I just wanted to kind of look and address and really just kind of give my observation on what maybe Capcom should do with Street Fighter V. I've said before in the past that they should really start to really put like the pedal to the metal when it comes to the Street Fighter Arcade Edition. I know it's coming out later January, but also we know DBZ Fighters is coming out, and I want Street Fighter V to do well despite me not playing it a lot. But I feel like there's a better way of them doing this, so maybe we can further address this later. Let's go watch that trailer. Alright, Arcade Edition. Looks dope. And this was after the Street Fighter tournament. Alright, Suzuka's got some new shit. Alright, Ryu's got a Mega Punch. Right, when you see this. So, a lot of this shit looks good. Finally, Bison has a Psycho Crusher. New combo extenders, looks dope as hell. See, Nash was already kind of boring, so he needed some new shit. And Mika's got new mix-ups. Oh, Nadeska with the... Alright, I like it. I'm honestly, even though I've seen it already, I still like it. Nadeska with the fucking chair. Pose on him, Mika, let's go! That chair! As a steel chair! Nice. And it's also not even new V-triggers, it's also new moves. It's actually pretty awesome. Alright, cool. Alright, so it looks, everyone's got new moves, it looks like too. Shin's Horyuken! Very cool. Alright, so December 9th. Okay. Here's my take on it. I think this is really good. I've said that before. It's really good that they have this. But here's my take. I want to... And here I'm trying to adjust things at the same time. I think this is really good. I'm glad to see more of this. But another big thing is that they've already addressed that. They're going to bring this stuff in. It's going to happen. But as far as stuff like the critical arts and like, I want to say, yeah, just critical arts and just new characters, they're gonna take their time with it, and that's all right. But at the same time, they're taking their time with it, but they don't. Capcom really doesn't have the ability to like really use their time, because Street Fighter, I mean, the esports scene is great. I think I've said that before of referring to Marvel, and I love esports. I compete myself, but they also have to address a mass audience, and they're doing the right thing, but they're not doing it at the right time. They need to like expedite. They either need to speed it up, which honestly isn't the best way of going about it, as far as releasing new critical arts, new characters, which they've already said that there would be. All this stuff is cool right now, But if they're bringing this stuff later on down the road, maybe they should wait, because if they bring it out where, like, it's already, I think it's late January where this will be out, or beginning of January, I forget. But anywhere in between where the release of Dragon Ball FighterZ, because, I mean, as much as I like Street Fighter, it's going to get washed out. I've said that before. And perhaps they should just wait until they have everything, like just everything completed and done, and then go about just basically releasing all this, because this stuff is good, but releasing it in parts, bit by bit by bit, is not going to really make it popular. I mean, as popular, they'd have a lot more success if they showed this. All right, we're going to wait a little bit longer to release this new physical version. We're still going to give away free, but we want to put everything in one package, you know? So we're going to give you all the critical arts, all the new V-triggers, all the new characters, like essentially Arcade, Super, or Ultra did, and just put out another physical copy. So yeah, I feel like that's the best way of going about it, just to make sure that it gets as much attention as it deserves, because it really does, because all this shit is cool, and I like it. Like, I don't even play Ken and Guile, but that shit was cool. And they didn't show off Alex and Nikali and Jury. There's a few characters, honestly, they didn't show off. Karen, a lot of them they didn't show off. But yeah, it's just, all this stuff is cool, and it just needs to get noticed. But if they do it too early, or just they release it as is, I feel like it's not going to get noticed as much. Or like I said, and it's just a time and a place. A lot of games make that mistake of, they're really popular, they're cool games, but they come out at the same time something else is that people are really looking forward to, and it kind of messes the whole point of making this new thing up, and it just doesn't get noticed. So I feel like they should just go about doing that. Alright guys, I gave my 2 cents about how Street Fighter V should handle this. I think Arcade Edition is going to be awesome. I'm really glad to see that all these new animations are really dope looking, especially like Nadeshiko, our girl Mika. I'll tell you what, if they do give her a new super, they need at least 3 for each character. They also have new costumes too. I meant to say, I'll put some photos of them too, because they're really sick. And Alex has this really dope ass Christmas outfit with the fucking he has the title belt, and he's got like a Santa suit. It's really cool. Mika's is really cool, the one from last year. That's all well and good cosmetically. I'm not a big fan of costumes. It really has to be good, and those are the ones I noticed. And Chun has her Alpha costume, really good one. But if they do, they just need to give it a really, just go all in and just give everything at once instead of doing all these little parts, because it's not going to get noticed nearly as much as if it were just one physical copy for $39. Instead of just adding a little bit in at a time, because they don't have really that time to use. But I just hope when they do add in everything, Mika gets her Alpha 3, like Ultra, where she just, the ring comes in out of nowhere from the side of the screen and she runs off the top rope. That shit was fucking cool. I remember that. That was my favorite one from Alpha. I remember that specifically. So anyway guys, that was all I really had to say on the topic. I'll be playing Akira EX. Hopefully Skullomania's in it. I really want to try him, but whoever, I'll honestly try all the characters, because I don't know much about the Street Fighter EX games outside of just what I've heard through word of mouth. So I'm looking forward to that. So guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Ichigo, China. See you next time.